What's going on, everyone? We are back with another video, and today we're going to do the All-Star Rebuilding Challenge. I think it was 2 days ago now that we did the No All-Star Rebuilding Challenge, so today we're going to do the All-Star Rebuilding Challenge. So, it's pretty self-explanatory. Every player that we get has to have previously been on an All-Star team, and we can't just include players whose first All-Star appearance is this year's All-Star game because it hasn't happened yet. And that's how we did in the last video, so that's how we're going to do in this video. We stepped on the Mavericks. Cool. We got the fantasy draft. Hopefully we have a good pick. Looks like we have a really solid pick, so we're going to get a really good player off rip, and I think I'm going to go with Jokic, if I'm being real. Yeah, we almost never get him, and he is one of the few players that are untouchable. I think Jimmy Butler is usually untouchable. Bradley Beal, Kyrie, Tatum sometimes is. Cat, but I think I'm gonna go with Jokic here. I don't get him that often, so yeah, we're gonna take him, and then that's really the only pick I'm gonna show you guys. So, all right, so this is the team we have right now. As far as guys who are gonna stay, it's basically gonna be Jokic, right? Outside of the starting lineup, Mike Conley's never made an All-Star game. LaMelo Ball's a rookie. Danny Green hasn't. Yeah, Cody Zeller hasn't. Marcus Aldridge has many times. I could always move him to power forward. Same with Brook Lopez. He actually made it in 2013. Yeah. So, we got that. So, basically, our big guys are possibly all good to stay. At the end of the day, we might trade one of them away. LaMarcus Aldridge is making a lot of money. So, he's always a guy I might flip. But we could always throw Jokic at the power forward and have Brook Lopez be our starting center. And that would actually be amazing for us. Two big man lineup. Jokic would go up to like a 95 overall, something like that. So that'd actually be crazy. So, all right. So I want to see if I can get both Trae Young and Andre Drummond here. This is obviously a trade where I'm going to give up LaMelo Ball. We obviously need a really big contract, and we'd either go with LaMarcus Aldridge or Mike Conley. Mike Conley, they have his 3.5 stars. Marcus Aldridge, they only have his 3 stars. So we're going to try and make this trade. Obviously, they really won't want to give up Trae Young, but we could do like a Cody Zeller is only 2.5 stars. What about Tristan Thompson? He's 2 stars. And we didn't really draft another young player. I mean, Isaiah Stewart is only 2 stars. He's a 79 overall. And my controller disconnected. Classic. So, I mean, they're rebuilding, so I'm surprised why Isaiah Stewart isn't higher on their list. How much is he making? He's making like 3 mil, so we could throw in like someone for the minimum. Let's go first round pick. That's a really good first round pick. Let's throw another one. Oh my god, so we actually just made that work. So now we have Trae Young, Jokic, who right now is going to be our power forward. I don't know if he's going to stay being our power forward, but right now, for some reason that looked like Kristaps Porzingis, but he's a 97 overall as a power forward, so that's crazy. So we have a big 3 in Trae Young, Jokic, and Drummond. Obviously, I don't know if I'm going to keep Drummond. He's making like 29 mil, so if I could get someone better for the amount he's making, I will. A guy I have my eye on is obviously Bam Adebayo, made the All-Star team last year. I don't know if he made it this year, but again, I'd love to get, super cheap contracts. And then fill out maybe some vets later. But, like, if we get guys like Donovan Mitchell, who made it last year, and Bam Adebayo, basically, then I think that helped the team a lot. I don't think it's realistic that we get both of them. But just because they're small contracts, the LaMelo Ball is really our only good small contract guy that we were going to be able to trade away. All right, we're going to make the trade for Miles Turner. Okay, this trade gets us Devin Booker and Andrew Wiggins. I'm 100% on board with this trade. We can't keep any of these guys anyway, and we're not throwing any first-round pick. Obviously, so, I mean, this means we're not going to get Donovan Mitchell, but that's okay. And we probably won't get Bam Adebayo now, but that's okay. I just realized we could have traded Drummond away for Bam Adebayo. I never threw him in the trade. I'm probably going to do that now, because we do have Brook Lopez still as our backup center or power forward. So that's still good. So starting lineup is almost done. Cool. And yeah, we can't even keep Wiggins anyway, so. All right, I don't know if I'm going to keep him or not. because he is at 86 overall now, but, it's Russell Westbrook still. How can we not try and get him? As a backup, he'd probably be really solid. And at the end of the day, if we move to the shooting guard position and try and trade him away, we could probably give up some pretty good value. All right, we're going to do this trade for Spencer Dinwiddie, and I think he'll be enough to move the needle. All right, we're here one more time. We have Jarrett Allen now, who's really good, so we can actually just do these three for these three. We do have this really good first-round pick now. Another first-round pick. And the second-round pick. Dude, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, what about Mitchell Robinson? We can still get the trade done. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, finally. We did all that for Bam. And I guess Kyle Lowry. Because we can always keep Kyle Lowry as our backup point guard. The great thing out of all of this is we still have Spencer Dinwiddie to trade. We also have DeAndre Jordan, who can be our backup center. And we have Brook Lopez. That was a crazy trade, but it kind of needed to be done. We needed that really good defensive center next to Jokic, so I love that. We still don't have a starting small forward, which is crazy to think about. But at the end of the day, we have our bench point guard, potentially, our bench power forward, and our bench center. So, at the end of the day, we're still in a really solid spot. You have no idea what I had to go through to get that trade to work. That's crazy. You know what? I said I need a starting small forward, so Chris Middleton. I even traded for him in maybe all of 2K21. This starting lineup is easily the best in the league. If we don't win the NBA Finals, I'll literally be in utter shock. But that did get rid of our backup point guard in Kyle Lowry, but that's okay. Because we do have Otto Porter still, Spencer Dinwiddie, and now Tomas Satoransky to trade. Alright, I guess we'll trade back for Kyle Lowry. We're getting rid of Norman Powell, who we just traded for, and we're getting rid of Otto Porter. It's a gigantic contract, but we're bringing on just as big of a contract. So I don't think we got anywhere, really. Oh, I mean, we still have our starting small forward, but it's still off the bench, just Kyle Lowry, Brook Lopez, and DeAndre Jordan. Again, I keep not trading Spencer Dinwiddie. Gotta make sure to do that now for our backup wing. Alright, not prime Victor Oladipo, but 81 overall. Can play under the shooting guard or the small forwards, good with me. And we get a first-round pick, so that's always good. And you know what? Derrick Rose, back in the early 2010s, man. Let's go. Let's go. He's going to be our shooting guard. Kyle Lowry's going to be our point guard off the bench for sure. Just his playmaking's better. Victor Oladipo's going to be moving to the small forward, which is good. He still stays in as an 81. And then Derrick Rose, playmaking not on par with Kyle Lowry, so he's going to be our shooting guard. That's why. So our final rosters: Trae Young, Devin Booker, Chris Middleton, Jokic, Adebayo off the bench. We got Lowry, D Rose, Brook Lopez, DeAndre Jordan, and then Victor Oladipo. We have to make DeAndre Jordan a center real fast, so we're going to fix that. We obviously do not want him playing power forward at all, ever, never in my life. So there's the final roster. We'll take a few minutes away from you. Give him to Bam, I guess. Why not? Kyle Lowry, take yours away. Give him to Chris Middleton some minutes. Like that? I think that works. Honestly, we could have given more to Trae Young, but whatever. Take maybe a little bit away from you. Give one more. We can't really give more minutes to them. Okay. I mean, I think that's fine. That's fine. The rotation will work itself out in those, remaining minutes. Yeah, that's what we got. And I mean, I think this is easily one of the best teams I've rebuilt. I keep saying that, but every time you're able to start with a superstar caliber player, Jokic being that, it's so much easier to rebuild. You also have so much more room to rebuild if you have a lot of high contracts, because you can just keep trading for other guys with high contracts, and you'll be able to trade for guys like Russell Westbrook, Andre Drummond, who then resulted in Bam, Kyle Lowry, who resulted in Chris Middleton. We were able to get Devin Booker somewhere in there. That was the LaMelo and did we trade way back then? I don't know. But whoever we started with way back then, we were able to get Devin Booker because of that. So, yeah. Oh, no. That was for Trae Young. Devin Booker was some random trade. I think that may have been like Miles Turner and someone. Dude, I made so many trades. It's been 40 minutes. Okay, but yeah, there's the final team going into the season. I think we're easily going to be the best team. Balanced. I don't know what I'm doing. Pace and space looks nice. Perimeter-centric looks solid. Post-centric. Triangle. 7 seconds looks good. Defense does not look good. So do I want 7? Yeah, I'm going to do 7 seconds. Yeah, everybody besides Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez is the only guy that looks like he struggles. But that's fine. That's fine. He's old. That's how it's going to be. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I'll catch you guys at the end of the season. All right, the team ends up going 69-13, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Luka's on the Pistons, bro. Can that happen in real life, please? Andrew Wiggins, 6th man of the year. We traded him to Miami. Giannis, Tyler Hero, and then we are obviously coach of the year. We're looking for Mavericks. Nikola Jokic on the second team. No one else there. We got Bam on the all-defensive first team. That's it there. Yeah, we were obviously going to be the first seed at 69-13. Oh my god, we crushed the competition. Luka on the Pistons. Did we trade them anybody? Montrezl Harrell, we had at one point. I don't know if I'm going to show that trade. That just may have been like one of those random trades. Vincent Poirier, I think we got out of free agency, so he was probably included in that trade. Other than that, I mean, no one comes close to us at the end of the day. Magic are actually pretty solid point differential wise, and they have Steph Curry. He dominates in this game. We did trade them Derek Favors. So, and we had Derek Favors pretty late, so this was one of our last trades that we made, I think. But, not like the last, but like one of the last. But yeah, offensively, we crushed it. Defensively, we crushed it. Oh my god, if we don't win, I'm going to be so upset. But season stats, Jokic 21, Trae Young 19, Devin Booker 16.5, Chris Middleton 16.5, and then D Rose at 15. Rebounds, Jokic, Bam, DeAndre Jordan, Chris Middleton, Kyle Lowry. Assists, we got Jokic, really nice. Trae Young, Bam, Devin Booker. Kyle Lowry, only at 5, but maybe he just didn't have, I mean, obviously he didn't have the ball as much because we just have so many good playmakers. 3-point percentages looked amazing. Our worst shooter was Victor Oladipo at 38%. That's like really good. Other than that, Devin Booker, 50-40-90. Chris Middleton, 50-40-90. D Rose, almost 50-40-90. That's crazy. That's crazy if D Rose was 50-40-90, but let's get going with the sim. We got Golden State in the first round. I was about to have a heart attack. Oh my god, 2K, what the fuck? Okay, so they crushed us. We crushed them. We crushed them. They crushed us. We crushed them. They crushed us. We crushed them. So there was never a close game. That's crazy to think about. 29, 28, 27, 21 in the closeout. That's actually absolutely insane. They combined for like 20 or 100, probably over 100, them four combined. So that's crazy. Joel Embiid. Oh, okay, they have Joel Embiid, who's completely dominant in this game. Jamal Murray, Bryce Parker. I mean, they shouldn't have been able to compete with us, but whatever. We got Houston in the second round. Simulate. Bro, this game's gonna give me a heart attack. This is crazy. Lillard, 31, 6 and 6 in the closeout. No one really did anything special. Trae Young shot super inefficiently, but that's whatever. We got the Spurs here. Okay, and we sweep them. Okay, Jaren Jackson Jr., Serge. This was the team we traded. Russell Westbrook, Jarrett Allen, and Andre Drummond too. And there we go. Andre Drummond putting up trash numbers in the finals. Russell Westbrook also putting up pretty trash numbers. 19 points on 20 shots is really fucking ass. Who did we... Oh, yeah, we got Bam from them. Who, overall, really solid game. So, there you go. Now we got the Nets here, who were the third seed, so not super worried. And we sweep them. Jokic, Finals MVP. 19.5, 12, and 11. Closeout game. Devin Booker, Trae Young, Bam. Everybody looking really nice. Everybody looking really nice. There you guys go. That was the All-Star Rebuild Challenge. I think it was super easy. I feel like when doing a fantasy draft beforehand, I think I am understanding the easiest way to do rebuilds now. Because yes, I did have to do a lot of trades to end up getting this team, but that was mainly because we had to have every player have once played an all-star game, where we probably had a good enough team at one other point, or like there may have been guys I was able to trade for that I couldn't have because they were in an all-star game, so that was probably a reason. But yeah, at the end of the day, we won the championship, which is awesome. We completed the challenge. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.